Alright, 94 Ford F250. Sorry, let me flip this around here. Do a bit of a walk around here. It's up on the corner next to Taco Bell. Looks like there's a ding here. A little one under where they had the camper on it. Body's in pretty good shape. One little spot of touch-up paint down here. Looks like. Look at that. Somebody clamped their camper on a little tight. There's a little ding there and a little touch-up spot above it. And probably can't see it in the video, but this door is the only part of the truck that's been repainted. Looks like they took it off to do it, because I'm not seeing any paint lines around it. Yeah, nothing up in here as far as that goes. So they probably just took the door off. Yeah, and repainted the whole thing. Or they just blended it, because yeah, it looks like they might have just blended it out to the edges. It's just that the finish doesn't quite match as like a stock one does. Looking pretty good around here. There's one little touch-up paint spot right there. And a little tiny one up in the corner. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Looks like, yeah, this side's never been painted. Does have a little bit of the peeling. You can see some of the primer through where it was. It is a 94, but there on the door jamb. And fire up. Shows 218 on it. Need to get some fuel a little later. Wait to start light. Seems to fire up pretty easy. Let's see how she. I like to warm up diesels a little bit before I really go revving them, but it seems to have pretty good throttle response. Little tiny stumble there at about 2, barely noticeable, but that's probably just because it's real cold. Still, maybe a sunny day, but this is Port Angeles. Of course, I do have all the guys' service records. Let's see what we got in this goodie bag. Grab that out of there. Looks like this is the guy who had it there. It was a tire shop. This one at 202 it looks like. Went through oil change, all the brakes, wheel seals on both sides, and wheel bearings. Of course, he went ahead and did the gear oil in the rear end while he did that, and service the brake fluids and all that good stuff. And the full 4x4 it looks like. Yep. Left battery, looks like it's got new batteries in it. Here's all the old history from when the guy had it at the dealer, from all the way back to 97. Had all those. Yep. Put new glow plugs in it. Back at 140 it looks like at the Ford dealer. Dun, dun, dun. Lever position sensor for the transmission. New battery. Back at 140 as well. New transmission. There, 140. Looks like they did the pump and the what do they call that, filters and stuff at that time in the transmission. I think he went in and got the parts receipt in here somewhere for him going in and doing it himself to build it up. It's just an oil filter, oil filter and inspection, and looks like that's all I got in this folder. Let's go check under the hood. Good old turbo diesel. That turbo's got stickers on it, like they must have replaced it. And they did put a new transmission dipstick in at one point in time. K&N filter. All the brakes are new. Granted, it's a diesel, so you probably can't hear me at all. But it's got the heater plug, tranny cooler, and yeah, really all in all looks pretty good. Those bolts have never been off. Those bolts have never been off. Those ones have never been off. None of that's ever been off. None of that's ever been off. And yeah. I did notice a puff of white when I first started it, but it was small. Obviously gone by now. It is set up, he had it set up for a hitch. So there's one back there, and it looks like there was one that's for like a receiver mount winch. And it looks like the front at some point had one on there too, under here. But what I'll go ahead and do is get it up on the lift. That way I can send you some pictures of the underneath. All right, thanks bud, bye.